Red Hat Siren, Insomnia Overnight, where ideas are born. It's better than counting sheep. Insomnia. For all who do not sleep. Recently, there has been this growing narrative that social media is stealing our lives. It's become such a mainstream idea that I started feeling sorry for social media as a whole. The argument goes something like this. You are spending way too much time glued to your phone when you could be doing something more productive for society, or living your own life instead of watching someone else's. But here is the thing, dear social media critics. Social media is a part of our lives. We are living our lives and sharing it with others. For no big reason really, just because. Back in the day, instead of social media, we watched TV with professional journalists, actors, politicians and chefs. Now, we are all our own actors and chefs. And guess what? There are way more interesting people out there than TV ever showed us. Why would we give up on that rush of free endorphins just because? Actually, I can't even finish that thought because I can't think of a good reason. Since social media came along, we've gained this incredible platform for promoting ourselves. Anyone, literally anyone, can become a star. Even a little boy from Nigeria. I mean, have you seen those amazing African kids' dances? They've got such natural rhythm and movement. That's marvelous. All you need is a phone camera, and if you've got any talent, boom, you are a star. No expensive production crews, no TV, you are famous to the whole world, getting likes, respects, and all that. Instagram? I didn't get it at first, but now it's my favorite platform. So many filters, music tracks to create your own mini movie. And it's a massive space for business and connection. Honestly, I love it. We are so hooked on social media not just because of the constant stream of feel-good dopamine. It connects us to the world. It's like our own version of Ava from Avatar. We discover how interesting and diverse the world is. We learn to coexist with people who are nothing like us because, surprise, they are also individuals with their own flaws and virtues, capable of doing something interesting and not wishing us any harm. We watch them and we enjoy it. Somewhere in faraway Pakistan, a boy is watching a video of a girl from, say, Australia. Or maybe he is joining in on one of her challenges, connecting with the world through her, just like the Navy connect to Ava with their hair. Pure bliss. As one famous blogger said, I find tons of useful things through social media. English and manicure courses, even cooking recipes. So what's so bad about it? And let's be honest, how can anyone leave a world full of cats so quickly, even if it's virtual? I live in a rented apartment at 42, and who knows where I'll end up next. So I can't have a cat, no matter how much I want one. But trust me, I really want one. So I get my cat fix through videos on my phone, and I'm sure I'm not alone in that. For example, people who suffer from allergies. They can't touch cats or dogs and can only watch them on their phone screen. By the way, my friend just moved her cat from Russia, and he is the softest, fluffiest cat ever. First time I touched such delicate fur, but I've had plenty of cats in my life. So for now, I get my cat therapy through YouTube, Instagram, and petting my friend's cat. Meow! Also, in today's world, where can you go if not in Word? Social media is like artificial intelligence. It's just a tool, nothing more. A knife can be used to slice cucumbers beautifully, or to hurt someone. So if you are afraid of AI, well, you've got a point. But honestly, I tip my hat to AI because it's way smarter than me. I'm learning English with it right now. It explains everything so clearly. I'm even afraid to tell my teachers I don't need them anymore. I just need ChatGPT and practice. Practice is key, and here I am practicing with you. Back to social media, I've discovered so many cool and useful things through it, even for my pole dance training. I learn a lot through social media, and I follow tons of English-speaking pages where I can learn the language in a fun way, keeping up with modern trends instead of the old boring "London is the capital of Britain" stuff. You can make friends beyond your country's borders. It's especially great for introverts, because not all of us bold enough for real-life friendships. What if the person is many thousands kilometers away from you? How then to be friends without social networks? I've been following this one guy from Ghana for years. He takes tourists on safaris to pet crocodiles. I guess they feed the crocs so much that tourists' hands on their backs only make these animals burp. I want to go there and pet a well-fed crocodile tail, but for now I'm watching it all on my old Xiaomi and chatting with the guide. We are kind of online friends. Oh, and do you know that awesome guy from Norway? The one who's always dancing in nature with a cup of coffee, or who knows what's really in it? From a state of humanity perspective, it's not exactly useful. But from a mood-boosting perspective, absolutely. And remember, the meaning of life is to pursue pleasure and avoid suffering. So that guy, he is giving us the meaning of life. Can you believe it? In the past, you could only learn so much about the world by traveling a lot. Not through package deals to hotels, of course, but going off on your own. Talking to the locals, absorbing their culture, language and stories. That took a lot of time, money and effort, and even then you wouldn't learn at all. Now, with just a few taps on your phone, you are up to speed with the latest trends and news from around the globe. Globalization is amazing, isn't it? The world is coming together, and that's the main trend of our time. The more of us there are, the stronger and more fun we become. Hi everyone, I'm Red Hat Siren and I improve my English with my podcast. Some of these stories are true from my life, but not always. And you can check my English and correct me in the comments. I would be happy. See you next time!